Hello. Hope you're doing okay. It's a bit of a rainy, I was just looking out the window there to see if it's still raining. It's a bit of a rainy, dull Monday here. Um, Hopefully you've got a little bit more sun wherever you are. Do let me know who's there. As always really good to know. And not just feel like I'm sitting here talking to the computer, which I know I'm not. Uh, Yes, and hope you're enjoying all the delights of May. I went down to Roslyn Glen yesterday. There's lots of wild garlic and bluebells, and it was absolutely lovely. So hopefully, with things beginning to open up a little bit, and all the sort of flowers and the freshness of May is kind of doing us all a bit of good after the long winter. Hi, Senga, nice to see you. So, we're going to start today standing if you're comfortable standing. You can always sit if that's more comfortable for you. And we're going to start in our giant persona. So, we're going to really imagine that we're super tall, super big, super heavy. And you can do some little giant grunts. Moving from side to side. Lovely long straight back. You're a bit vicious. Throwing your weight around. Whatever else giants do. And then we're going to morph from a giant into a little fairy. Really light, and it's got its little wings. And then back to a giant. Oh, I want my dinner. Oh, whatever giant phrases might come out of your mouth. Oh, who goes there? And then back to a little fairy. Oh, it's lovely and light. Oh. There we go. A little bit of fun, but it just gets us into our bodies a little bit, which is really important when we're singing. So let us really tense our hands and arms, tense up all those muscles, and then release. And tense them up. Notice how it feels when they're really tense and clenched. And then release. And then we're going to scrunch up our toes. Really tense up all the muscles in our legs as well. It's hard to do that without doing your bum too. So let's bring that in for good measure. And then release. And then scrunch up toes, legs, bum, and release. And then let's do our bellies. So really, you have to do your bum as well, I think, for that one. So really scrunching in everything in that belly and then releasing. And then squeezing in again, and just notice how that feels when it's all tight. And release. And then let's do our face. So really scrunching everything up. And then release. And scrunching again. And release. And let's have a little bit of a side stretch. So if you're comfy doing this, reaching up to the ceiling with both hands, and then just moving back so you can see what I'm doing, holding the wrist of one, and then we're leaning over, so you're pulling that arm slightly and feeling a lovely stretch all down this side. If this isn't comfy for you, just do whatever helps you get a little bit of a side stretch. It might just be leaning over without using the arms. And if you are doing the arms, then swapping them over and then going for the other side. So just really feeling that extra space that we're creating at the bottom of the ribs on the right hand side now. And then we'll do it once more on each side if that's comfy, knowing you can stop at any time if this doesn't work for you. So lovely stretch. And then one more to round it off, balance ourselves up. So reaching up first of all, And then reaching over. And then down. And let's reach our hands up to the ceiling. Flop down to the wrists so the fingers are all loose and floppy. Flop down to the elbows so the lower arms all loose and floppy, and then flop down to the shoulders. And notice how the shoulders feel now when they've been replaced. Mine certainly feel a bit further back. And it's always good to check in with our shoulders because they do creep forward just out of habit. So let's do that once more. So reaching up as much as you can to the ceiling. You can look up if you like. And then flop down to the wrists. Flop down to the elbows. And flop down to the shoulders, and notice how they are again now. Let's just have a roll back of them for good measure. So shoulders up to the ears, down with a bit of a sigh, but as you go down, still lengthening up through the spine. And let's do that again. So rolling them forward, bunching them up to the ears, and back and down with a sigh. Lovely. And let's go once more. Up to the ears, lengthening up through the spine as the shoulders come down. Lovely. And then a little bit of a shake. Shake the hands this way, that way. Just notice how it feels to shake the hands. Might feel different one to the other. And then shake up high a little bit. And shake down low and to one side and the other side, and shake your bum and your belly as well. Give your legs a bit of a shake. And then let's wake up our body a little bit with just a little bit of gentle tapping. So tapping down the inside of each arm, right down to the fingers, and then up the outside. We do that 3 times on each arm. Just getting the circulation going, giving it a bit of attention. Lovely. And then the other one. Balance ourselves off. So down the inside. Up the outside, and wherever feels nice. And one more. And then down the legs. So easier doing this with both hands. Sitting down if that's more comfy. So with 2 loose fists, down the outside, up the inside. And if you can, let's do that 3 times as well. But just doing what feels right for you. Waking up those big muscles. And then down the other side. And one more. There we are. And a little bit on the buttocks. And a little bit of gentle tapping on the chest. And you might want to make a bit of sound. Gentle tapping on the head. With the fingertips, and then let's give our jaw a bit of a rub. Really warm up these muscles here, loosen off the hinge joint. Lovely. And let's do a Very terrifying, very terrified silent scream. Lovely. Rabbit munching carrot. Different silent scream. Rabbit munching carrot. One more of each. Lovely. Okay, and we're going to do our plasticine person who walks along going doopy 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 doo. Comes to the elevator, pushes the button, boop, going up to the 4th floor. Presses the button, doop, walks along, doopy 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 doo. Comes to a window, and because he's a plasticine person, he decides he's going to go for a little bit of a bounce. There's a trampoline down below, so he goes and back to the top again. So we're doing that sound with the NG of sing. So the tongue behind the teeth. So let's do that bounce again. Out the window, you can go down and up. Start within your medium range and then gradually go a bit higher and a bit lower. Doopy 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 doop. Back to the elevator. Boop. Down. All the way down to the basement. Gone too far. Boop. Back up again. Ground floor. Boop. Doopy 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 doop. There we go. And that NG sound is a really good way of waking your voice up because it's very low impact. So let's do a little bit of a tongue stretch. Let's write dandelion. I think we maybe did this last week in the Zoom group, but because we didn't have a YouTube session, you missed out the delight of writing dandelion with your tongue on your cheek, on the inside of your cheek. So let's go for that. So really pushing the tongue into one of the cheeks, doesn't matter which one you start with, and writing the word dandelion. Lovely. Loads and loads of dandelions out around here at the moment. So your tongue might be beginning to ache a little bit. That's fine. It's a good thing. It means it's getting a bit of a stretch and a bit of a workout. So we're going to do the same on the other cheek. There we go. And let's have a few bees, sing as it's May and the blossom is all open. We saw lots of wild lilac growing up Roslyn yesterday. And there's lots of bees in our apple blossom in the garden. So let us have a playful spring bee. So you are a playful spring bee. You are having a conversation with another bee, and the only thing you can say is zzz, but you can make all sorts of expressions, you can move your body, and you can go up and down. So let's have a little bit of a playful spring bee conversation. And this spring bees territory, there's lots of other bees coming around, so it's getting a bit angry. So we're going to have an angry bee. and a flirty bee. That wasn't the best flirty bee in the world. Hopefully yours was better. And a sad bee. It started to rain and some of the flowers have closed up. Lovely. And let's just do some engaging our diaphragm a bit more. Doing the B sounds really engages the muscles in the abdomen here that we need to use for singing. But just you might want to do this with one hand on your belly. So we're going to do 5 bursts of S, 5 bursts of Sh, 5 of F, and then a long V, a long J, and a long Z. So first of all, S, and S, 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 and release, Sh, 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 and release, F, 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 release, long V, V, release, long J, J, release, long Z, Z, and hopefully you can feel that beginning to engage here, and that's what we're going to use to work all the time during our singing. So we're going to do 10 now. See if you can keep the short bursts equal length and the long ones a steady flow, so it's not sort of tailing off at the end. So S to start with 10. S, 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 Sh, 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 F, long V, V, long J, J, long Z, Z. Lovely. Hopefully that's woken up some muscles here a little bit. So the can, little warm-up song that we did ages ago. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very hard. Just put that in the chat. Not many words, and it really doesn't matter if you don't get them, but I know some people like to see them. So, my dog, he can do the can. A 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, better than the cat can. But the goldfish finds it very difficult. But the goldfish finds it very difficult. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can. 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can. But the goldfish finds it very difficult. But the goldfish finds it very difficult. And don't be shy of that top note. But the goldfish finds it. Let's just land on that one. But the goldfish finds it. Open your mouth and enjoy it. Let's do that again. But the goldfish finds it. And then we'll go on. But the goldfish finds it very difficult. Whole thing. 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. And then we do the same again, but at the end it's But the goldfish finds it very hard. But the goldfish finds it very hard. We're going to do it a bit faster so we can do the whole phrase in one breath, and then we have a little pause, let the air fall in, and we do the second half. So I'll do it first of all. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. So let's go up to there. 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. And we let the air in, and we do the second half. 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very hard. So a lot of good articulation needed. Let's see if we can do that all the way through. And not forgetting that finds it very difficult. 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very hard. 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very hard. 1, 2. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very hard. Bit faster. And my dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very hard. 1 more. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very difficult. My dog, he can do the can better than the cat can, but the goldfish finds it very hard. Lovely. Excellent. I hope you're warmed up and ready to go. This is my Chest Hut Stroke Scotland mug that we got from the Chest Hut Stroke Scotland relaunch that we sang at. I know some of you sang at the big event in the hotel at the end of Princes Street. Is it the Caledonian? I'm not totally sure what it's called these days. We did an interactive workshop and then sang Getting to Know You, and we sang one other song as well. I can't remember exactly what it was right now, to 200 people. And yeah, I know for some of you that was it went really, really well. They were super impressed, and yeah, they all joined in, which is great. So Dandelion. I'm getting a bit confused because we're not doing both sessions every week now. It's a little bit, I need to keep better notes as to what song I've done with each group, but I think we did this once in the YouTube session. So this is the chorus, and then I'll pop the verses in. I am the lion of your garden, let me roar you into spring. Hungry bees come feast upon my pollen, and fairy clocks will spread my seed, so don't you ever call me weed. This is a song that I wrote based on the Lost Words poems, beautiful book with poems by Robert Macfarlane and artwork by Jackie Morris, and they took 20 nature words that are no longer in the Oxford Junior Dictionary, because they base the words that they include in that dictionary on how often the words are used. So they took quite a lot of nature words out, things like dandelion, acorn, conker, really common nature words, nothing obscure, and replaced them with a lot of technology words. So the Lost Words book was a plan to bring these words back into common usage by saying them, by singing them. I think he called them spells or charms. So sing this song, please. So the chorus, this is the tune. Dan da dan 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 dandelion is the first bit. A 1, 2. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. So it comes in just after the beat. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. And then same again, but it starts lower down. I'll do the next bit. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. 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 Tick tock, loves me not. Tick tock, loves me not. The dandelion clocks that we blow, loves me not, depending on which, when all of the seeds have blown away, how many breaths it takes. So the last bit is tick tock, loves me not. Tick tock, loves me not. I'll do all of the chorus line by line again. You do it after me. 2, 3, 4. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. Your turn. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. 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 Tick tock, loves me not. Tick tock, loves me not. And see if you can power through the end of each note, so we're not sort of dribbling away and the voice isn't kind of decaying at the end of the phrase. So we're not going dan da dan 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 dandelion. We're going right through to that word delion. So seeing if we can control the breath, and we don't let the notes sort of dribble away. We stop singing as we've still got a good powerful sound. So let's just see if we can do that. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. Tick tock, loves me not. Once more. A 1, 3, 4. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. Dan da dan 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 dandelion. Tick tock, loves me not. And then a release at the end of each phrase. We forgot to do a bit of our old faithful rope exercise, didn't we? Or I forgot, rather. So loose fist on around the navel, on the belly button. And as we breathe out, belly very gently going towards the spine. And then as we've exhaled, releasing here. So it's a real engagement with these muscles. So to she, 1, 2. Any pitch. She, release. She, release. She, release. And let's go a little bit higher, any pitch you want. Release. 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 Lovely. So let's do that chorus again. Just really making sure we're releasing, we're engaging these muscles all the way. So a panting puppy, feel them come on. And just check the pitch again. Do, do, do. Dan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dan, da, dan, 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 dandelion. Dan, da, dan, 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 dandelion. Dan, da, dan, 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 dandelion. Tick tock, loves me not. And then the verse, first verse. I am the lion of your garden. I am the lion of your garden. Let me roar you into spring. Let me roar you into spring. Hungry bees, come feast upon my pollen. Hungry bees, come feast upon my pollen. Fairy clocks will spread my seed. Fairy clocks will spread my seed. I put fairy clocks stroke hair. It should be clocks, excuse me. And there's no and there. Fairy clocks will spread my seed. Don't you ever call me a weed. Don't you ever call me a weed. And we see if we can make that weed grow. So let's do Don't You Ever Call Me Weed and Don't You Ever Call Me a Weed. And as we're growing through those notes, you can kind of pull. It's almost like you're lifting weights. So pulling back and down on the shoulders a little bit to help the note grow and really engaging the muscles here. Let's do a Don't You Ever Call Me Weed again. 1 and don't you ever call me a weed. I'll do the verse again line by line. Call and response. I am the lion of your garden. I am the lion of your garden. Let me roar you into spring. Let me roar you into spring. Hungry bees, come feast upon my pollen. Hungry bees, come feast upon my pollen. Fairy clocks will spread my seed. Fairy clocks will spread my seed. Don't you ever call me a weed. Don't you ever call me a weed. Whole thing, 1, 2. I am the lion of your garden. Let me roar you into spring. Hungry bees, come feast upon my pollen. Fairy clocks will spread my seed. Don't you ever call me a weed. And then into the chorus. So let's do that once more. 1, 2. I am the lion of your your garden. Let me roar you into spring. Hungry bees, come feast upon my pollen. Fairy clocks will spread my seed, so don't you ever call me weed. Dandelion. Dan-da-dan, dan-dan, dandelion. Dan-da-dan, dan-dan, dandelion. Dan-da-dan, dan-dan, dandelion. Tick-tock, tick-tock, loves me not. Second verse. I'll do it line by line. Let me just have a bit of water. Eat me raw or fry me gently. 1, 2. Eat me raw or fry me gently. Golden petals in your wine. Golden petals in your wine. Minerals for you are plenty. Minerals for you are plenty. Yes, I'm superfood indeed. Yes, I'm superfood indeed. So don't you ever call me weed. So don't you ever call me weed. Lifting weights on that weed. Down, anchoring down and really using these muscles. Let's see if we've got all the way through. Eat. 1, 2. Eat me raw or fry me gently. Golden petals in your wine. Minerals for you are plenty. Yes, I'm superfood indeed. So don't you ever call me weed. Dandelion. Dan-da-dan, dan-dan, dandelion. Dan-da-dan, dan-dan, dandelion. Dan-da-dan, dan-dan, dandelion. Tick-tock, tick-tock, loves me not. Lovely. And then the last verse is all the different names that the dandelion, or many of them, there are many more actually. Call me Monk's Head, Milk Witch, Blowball, Yellow Gowan, Lion's Tooth, Swine's Snout, Shepherd's Clock, or Puffball, Burning Fire, or Scatterseed. Absolutely fabulous array of names for the humble dandelion. So quite a lot to get your jaw around here. So just do a little ya 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 ya. Let's go. Ya 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 ya. Ya 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 ya. And again. Ya 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 ya. Super release jaw ya. Ya 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 ya. Ya 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 ya. Lovely. I'll do this line by line. Do, 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 do. Call me Monk's Head, Milk Witch, Blowball. Call me Monk's Head, Milk Witch, Blowball. Yellow Gowan, Lion's Tooth. Yellow Gowan, Lion's Tooth. Swine Snout, Shepherd's Clock, or Puffball. Swine Snout, Shepherd's Clock, or Puffball. Burning Fire, or Scatterseed. Burning Fire, or Scatterseed. but don't you ever call me weird. But don't you ever call me weird. An act of defiance by the dandelion there. Let's. I'll do that once more. Call and response. Call me Monkshead, milk witch, blow ball. Your turn. Call me Monkshead, milk witch, blow ball. Yellow gowan, lion's tooth. Yellow gowan, lion's tooth. Swine snout, shepherd's clock or puff ball. Swine snout, shepherd's clock or puff ball. Burning fire or scatter seed. Burning fire or scatter seed. But don't you ever call me weird. But don't you ever call me weird. Shall we have a go with, I've got a track here. Let's sing it with the track. There's a lower part as well, but we'll just sing the tune. And at the end, we have a little bit of a coda. Just busk it. It goes back to tick tock, loves me not. And then tick tock, loves me not. We'll do that next week, but just so you've got a little bit of a warning. Don't worry if you've not quite got the ending. Dandelion, 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 tick tock, loves me not. I am the lion of your garden, let me roar you into spring. Hungry bees come feast upon my pollen, fairy clocks will spread my seed, so don't you ever call me weed. Dandelion, 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 tick tock, loves me not. Eat me raw or fry me gently, golden petals in your wine. Minerals for you are plenty, yes, I'm superfood indeed, so don't you ever call me weed. Dandelion, 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 tick tock, loves me not. Call me Monkshead, milk witch, blow ball. Yellow gowan, lion's tooth. Swine snout, shepherd's clock or puff ball. Burning fire or scatter seed, but don't you ever call me weed. Dandelion, 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 tick tock, loves me not. Tick tock, loves me not. Tick tock, loves me not. There we go. We'll come back to that next week, but you can maybe sing part of that if you're in your garden and you've got dandelions or you're out and about. So the chorus bit. Dandelion, 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 tick tock, loves me not. There we go. So, Russian cradle song. We started this in the Zoom group last week. I don't think we've done it in the YouTube at all, but I may be wrong, and I'm going to keep better notes today. This doesn't have words. It's a beautiful little Russian Jewish lullaby. So the first section. Let's go. I'll go on a little bit. Let's do that again. And and again. I've gone all out of focus again. That's better. Is it? That's it. I'll break that down. So I'll do the first section that we've just done to begin with, because this first bit of the second half of that section is the same. So I'll go up to where we've got and you sing it after me. Do 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 and do 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 do. Exactly the same again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So the second half is do 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 do. Let's see if we've got that. Do 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 do. I'll break that last phrase down again. So the first half is do 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 do. The bit we're familiar with. Let's do that. Do 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 do, and then it goes. Do 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 do. And we're going to keep our voice going through that last note. So the whole of the second half, I'll do it first. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see if we've got the whole thing. I'll do the first half, you sing it after. I'll do the second half, you sing it after, and then we'll try the whole thing with the breath in the middle. Breath and a little pause in the middle to let the air in. First half. Do 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 do. Second half. Do 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 thing with the breath in the middle. Do is where we're starting. 1 and do 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 release. Do 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 do. And again. Do. 1, 2. Do 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 do. And one more. And we're gradually increasing the volume on that second phrase because it's sort of building up to a bit more of a climax. It gradually climbs, this tune, even though it's all super gentle. It's a lullaby. Do. Let's just check our shoulders are back and down, spine nice and long. Jaw lovely and loose. Do. And when we're doing the do, just really feel it resonating beautifully in here. Do. Little yawn. Do. 1, 2. Do 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 do. One more and do 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 do. I made that end a little bit bumpy there. We'll come back to that next week. I think we'll just gradually learn that week by week. There's 3 sections and we've learnt the first section of it. And in the email I sent out, I sent a link to a lovely recording of a group singing it. So you might want to have a listen to that just so the tune, or sing along to it, so the tune gradually gets into your being so you can sing it. So another new song, very short, a little round. Nightingales Are Here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. I'll put the words into the chat, but you don't. This is one of these songs that there's so few words. Trust yourself to do it without looking. There's a I don't know if anybody has ever listened to some of the music that Sam Lee has done, singing along with nightingales. Really, really beautiful. And there's another musician, Cosmo Sheldrake, which is a rather wonderful name. He's done a lot of work, made a lot of music where he's recorded birdsong and then sort of composed around it, and he uses the birdsong in the middle of his own compositions. Absolutely beautiful. So nightingales are here, nightingales are here, sing they must and sing they do, sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. Once more. I know how that feels. And then you're back there for your nighting. Back to the beginning of the round again. It's a haiku round. I always forget how many syllables a haiku has, but it's a Japanese form of poetry with 3 lines, and it has a certain number of syllables. So this is a haiku written into a round. I'll do it phrase by phrase again. Nightingales are here. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. Sing they must and sing they do. And then same note for that last phrase. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. Night. I'll do it once more, call and response. Nightingales are here. Let's go. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. I know how that feels. Let's see if we've got it all the way through. And 1, 2. Nightingales are here. Release. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Release. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. And again, release. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Let's try it with a recording. This is Penny Stone who recorded this to the song by Ian Hayward, and it's in 3 parts, but I'll sing with you on the first part, so ignore the others and let's just see if we can hold it. It's just a nice thing to sing along to. Oh, hang on, I've got to had it open, but it's decided to reload it. So let me just find the right section of it. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales are here. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. Nightingales are sing they do. Sing they must and sing they do. I know how that feels. I'm wondering how you got on with that, if it was distracting having the other parts or if you enjoyed it. And we will gradually build up to singing that as a round, but it's a beautiful recording to sing along to and reminds us of these beautiful birds that are around at the moment. There's so much bird song around right now. I'm certainly really enjoying it. So let's just have a little pause, have a bit of your tea, water, whatever you've got to hand. Let your breath return to normal. Let's have a few swallows and a few rollbacks of the shoulders. Going to find a poem to read actually while we're just having a little pause. Ooh. So this is a poem by Mary Oliver, a wonderful American poet who wrote lots of fabulous poetry about nature and around just being in nature. And this is called Among the Trees. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, equally the beech, the oaks and the pines, they give off such hints of gladness. I would almost say that they save me, and daily. I am so distant from the hope of myself, in which I have goodness and discernment and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me the trees stir in their leaves and call out, stay a while. The light flows from their branches, and they call again. It's simple, they say, and you too have come into the world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light and to shine. So a little message from the trees in Mary Oliver's lovely poem there. So next we're going to have a look at Travel These Ways. Lovely song by Corinne Polwart. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. So that's the chorus. Just bringing that up there. And then 3 verses. When the har comes rolling in and you can't see your way into harbour, I'll heave the boat too till the sun clears the sky and it's safe once again to weigh anchor. And then when the snow comes skirling in and buries the path that you've chosen, I'll light us a fire to keep us warm, and we'll wait till the ice is unfrozen. When the storm has blown away and the night is as still as you're sleeping, I'll pluck out the skelf of the moon from the sky and I'll give it to you for safekeeping. There. So the chorus first of all. So we've done this a few times. Do, do, that's the notes. I'll do it bit by bit. Wherever we go, your turn. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we go, wherever we bide, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. We'll travel these ways together. Shall I do that once more? This is the tricky bit when I don't get any feedback. I don't know if there's anybody here who's never done this before, or you've all done it loads of times before and you know it really well. So I'll take a gamble. Let's see if we've got that all the way through. Where? 1, 2. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. And then the verses. When the heart comes rolling in your turn, when the heart comes rolling in, and you can't see your way into harbour, and you can't see your way into harbour, I'll heave the boat to till the sun clears the sky. I'll heave the boat to till the sun clears the sky, and it's safe once again to weigh anchor. And it's safe once again to weigh anchor. Whole of the verse. When the heart comes rolling in. 1 and when the heart comes rolling in, and you can't see your way into harbour, I'll heave the boat to till the sun clears the sky, and it's safe once again to weigh anchor. And into the chorus. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. And then when the snow comes skirling in, I'll do that one. Oh, my page is in the wrong order. I'll do it line by line. When the snow comes skirling in. And we're keeping the sound strong right to the end of the note again, like we were doing in that first one we were doing. So let me just demonstrate again. When the snow comes skirling in. Let's go. When the snow comes skirling in, and bare is the path that you've chosen, and bare is the path that you've chosen. A light as a fire to keep us warm. A light as a fire to keep us warm. And a wait till the ice is unfrozen. And we'll wait till the ice is unfrozen. Whole of verse 2, 1. And when the snow comes sculling in, and bare is the path that you've chosen, a light as a fire to keep us warm, and we'll wait till the ice is unfrozen. And the chorus. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. And the last verse, when the storm has blown away and the night is as still as you're sleeping. Line by line. When the storm has blown away, when the storm has blown away, and the night is as still as you're sleeping, and the night is as still as you're sleeping, I'll pluck out the scalp of the moon from the sky. I'll pluck out the scalp of the moon from the sky, and I'll give it to you for safekeeping. And I'll give it to you for safekeeping. All the way through. When the storm has blown away, 1. And when the storm has blown away, and the night is as still as you're sleeping, I'll pluck out the scalp of the moon from the sky, and I'll give it to you for safekeeping. Chorus. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. Let's sing it along with Karine Pulwer on the track. Coming. It's got a bit of a piano introduction. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. When the high comes rolling in, and you can't see your way into harbour, I'll heave the boat to till the sun
sky, and it's safe once again to weigh anchor. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. When the snow comes skirling and buries the path that you've chosen, I'll light us a fire to keep us warm, and we'll wait till the ice is unfrozen. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. When the storm has blown away and the night is as still as you're sleeping, I'll pluck out the scalp of the moon from the sky, and I'll give it to you for safekeeping. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together. Wherever we go, wherever we bide, whatever the wind and weather, wherever we go, wherever we bide, we'll travel these ways together.
Lovely, beautiful song. And you can sing that along, the tracks are there on the website, so you can sing that whenever you want, really keeping the voice going through each of the phrases. Lovely relaxed breathing, letting the air drop in. So what have we got? We've got 10 minutes. I think we'll leave Old Man River till next week. And let's do a little bit on This Too Shall Pass. Lovely song by Penny Stone. Very appropriate. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. This too shall pass, just like everything will. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. So that's the first. I don't think it'll quite all fit in a oneer. So just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. It's a lovely little song for the pandemic, written during the written back in December. This too shall pass. Let's go. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. I'll do that again. The first bit is just like, let's do that. Just like everything will do. Everything will do. Just like everything will do. Your turn. Just like everything will do. And again. Just like everything will do. So I'll do those two bits together. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. Your turn. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. Let's go again. This too shall pass. Release. Just like everything will do. And then it's similar, but the pass is down a note. So listen to the next phrase. This too shall pass. Your turn. This too shall pass, just like everything will. So no do on the end that time, but the other bit is all the same. Just like everything will. So let's try the whole of that second phrase. This too shall pass, just like everything will. And again. This too shall pass, just like everything will. Let's see if we've got those two phrases together. I'll sing the first one, then you sing it after. I'll sing the second one, you sing it after. Me first. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. Your turn. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. Second one. This too shall pass, just like everything will. This too shall pass, just like everything will. Let's do those two. A 1, 2, and. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. This too shall pass, just like everything will. And then the second one is it starts the same as the first one. So it's this too shall pass. And then the ending of the next bit is slightly different. It's a bit quicker. Just like everything will do. So it's a very quick will. The rest is the same. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. So let's try that one again. And this too shall pass, just like everything will do. So let's see if we've got those three, one after another. And really sustaining that pass, not pass. So we're keeping the mouth open on that R sound until we get right to the end of the note. So pass. So we're ready to finish the note. Not pass or pass. Then you lose half of the lovely resonance that you can get. So let's give that a go. This. Really using these muscles to power through to the end of the note. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this too shall pass, just like everything will do. This too shall pass, just like everything will. This too shall pass, just like everything will do. So 3 subtle variations And then the last phrase. Just you hold on a little longer. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. Than you ever thought you could be. I'll do the whole thing. Just listen and we'll break it down again, but just so you can hear the whole thing. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. In one breath. First bit. Just you hold on a little longer. Your turn. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. So the first bit of that is, know that you are stronger. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. Than you ever thought you could be. I'll join that up from know that you are stronger to the end. I'll do it first. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. And know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. I'll do the whole thing now and then see if you've got it after me. Just listen first time. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. And again. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. One more for luck. And just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. Should we see if we've got that all the way through just to finish? And then we'll come back to it next week. It's very new, so don't worry if you've not got it all. Just let the sentiment wash over you. This too shall pass, and it will. Definitely will. This. 1, 2, 3, 4. This too shall pass. Just like everything will do, this too shall pass. Just like everything will, this too shall pass. Just like everything will do. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. One more. This too shall pass. Just like everything will do. This too shall pass. Just like everything will. This too shall pass. Just like everything will do. Just you hold on a little longer. Know that you are stronger than you ever thought you could be. There, let's leave it on that optimistic note. And let's just have a very, very short cooling down minute or two. So just checking in with the breath, letting the breathing return to normal. Maybe putting the hands on the chest. Thanking your lungs for all the wonderful singing that they've managed to power. Just allowing the breathing to come back to normal. Hands on the belly. Just really letting the breath drop right down to the belly as it comes in. Lovely, and that's us for today. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing